Hey VC, this is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. It's been a minute since I did a video. Yes, you're absolutely right. And by minute, I mean a year. Last video I did was about a year ago. So give me 2 seconds. Let me reintroduce myself to the vinyl community. My name is Luke. My channel is Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. I started the channel 3 some odd years ago, and I discuss records and show my most recent finds, which is what I'm going to do today as well. So if you are new to the channel, well then welcome, and if you are one of the old time friends who followed me for a bit, hey, thanks for sticking around. So anyway, we're going to get right to it. It's been a busy year, but I really haven't been buying a lot of records. It's just been busy with work and a bunch of other things. My wife and I took a trip to Europe, and that was a lot of fun. And it was also it was a lot of things that had to get put together to make the trip happen. And so the time just got away from me, and like anything else, quite honestly, it becomes habit forming. If you do videos every week, it's a habit, and you go ahead and do them. When you stop doing them, that becomes a habit as well. So with that said, we're going to move on. I'm going to try to do more videos. Let me show you what I did pick up, some of the highlights of what I did pick up this year. We're going to start off with little games from the Yardbirds. This is on Epic. The album plays exceptionally well. I was able to buy this at a flea market here locally. Guy had some leftovers. This was his personal collection. He was selling them very, very inexpensively, so I was able to get this really nice copy of Little Games from the Yardbirds to add to my collection. Made me very happy. Up next is a really, really, really amazingly clean copy of The Damned. I'm not a big fan, but I couldn't pass it up when I saw this at a yard sale along with a bunch of other stuff, from Led Zeppelin to some DK stuff. I mean, really well. And this is, this album, if you look at it, it really is close to as new. It's a UK import. There's no marking, there's no writing, there's not even spindle marks, and that's on a white label, so you know that this thing was either not played, it's certainly not played very much if it played at all. So that was cool. A buddy of mine here locally, who I buy and trade records with, had this huge yard sale. He's got a record yard sale, and he does it once a year, and he has about 1,000 albums, and he puts them out. And he usually gives me a shout and says, hey man, I'm having my yard sale. If you want to just kind of come over and take a look at what it is and what it's not, then hey, come on down. So I did. Grab this. I didn't want to jump on the rest of his stuff. I mean, it's uncool to grab stuff the day before a yard sale because he does. He has guys come all the way out from Jersey to pick his yard sales. So this, however, he was like, yeah, grab it, dude. No worries. It's all yours. And he didn't give me a special pricing. He prices everything at $1. So this was $1 record. He really does. He's a huge collector. He buys collections just like I do. He travels a lot more than I do. So he'll drive up to Niagara if he needs to buy a collection. So yeah, he's really serious. But that was a great pickup. He also had this one. The 2-album set. This is the 73 press. It has the original inners, but they were shot, so I just threw some rice inner sleeves or MoFi sleeves. This is the double album set. It's, again, really a nice record. Plays exquisitely well. War. This is the Music Man was like was really a disco album for War. I have no idea what possessed them to do that. They were such a great funk band. They should have, really, they didn't need to do this album. They did. I like War, so I picked it up. Original inner. Somebody, in case you were wondering what the band's name was, somebody actually wrote War in ink on that. That was apparently not sufficient. This is the embossed cover. You know. The next one up is Sinatra Sings for Only the Lonely. This is an early Capitol Press. Record plays great. It's not one of my favorite Sinatra records. I find it very, very depressing, which is probably why the title is what it is. But the vinyl is right there. And honestly, I mean, it was $1, so I grabbed it. Fun band. Not a good album, though. The Tubes, Young and Rich, Original Inner, In Shrink. This was from This was from Corvettes. So for you guys who are my age and remember Corvettes, yeah, this was Price Chart F, which is probably, we'll pay them $1 to take it away from us. But no, all kidding aside, it's still a decent copy of a funky band. I shouldn't say funky, a weird band that tried to continuously reinvent itself. Obviously, their big hit was She's a Beauty. My favorite hit for them was not White Punks on Dope, but rather I'll Talk to You Later. I thought it was cleverly written and had a great hook. Moving on, the last one that I'm going to show for this particular episode, because I do want to keep them around the 10-minute mark. I did start getting carried away with my later stuff, so we're in and around 6-7 minutes on this. This is the Human League Dare Gatefold. Again, clean copy. One last thing before I go. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but check out Whatnot. I've been buying and selling on Whatnot for a little bit now. It's a good alternative to both eBay and to Discogs. It's a pretty interesting setup. Vendors or sellers have live streams. You just kind of jump in, and the shipping is already pre-programmed, so there's no like shipping gouging. It's really cool. I'm gonna leave a link to my channel, my stream. Actually, I'm doing one this evening at 6 p.m. and today is what's today? Today's the 26th, Sunday the 26th. But once you link onto the stream, you'll be able to just kind of like look over everything. It's a great resource for record collectors, or basically it's anything you want. There's baseball cards, there's tchotchkes, there's big guys selling sneakers. I mean, none of that stuff is for me. But the record guys are on point. They're all good record collectors. I guarantee you a bunch of them are part of the VC anyway. So if you have not checked out Whatnot, check it out. Check my link tonight. Just check in with me. If you saw it and you happen to pop in the stream tonight, just give me a shout. Let me know you saw it here. Not that it does anything other than, make me feel good. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get back on schedule and do weekly videos for the community, for the community, as if you guys need me. I'm going to try to do weekly videos to add to the community. Hopefully you find it interesting, and hopefully you see the records that I found, and who knows, you might want to throw one in your collection. So let me know what you think. Give me a follow if you like. Leave me a comment, because it's the fun of this is to hear your comments or read your comments and respond in kind. So anyway, for the time being, that's it. I will see you next week. Leave me a comment, drop me a follow, check out my Whatnot. Cheers.